Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the WNBA.
What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef. We'll watch the damn tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, I appreciate you for watching. Hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for continuing to push me to make this content and build this platform. Mystics played the Sun, first road game for the Mystics. A big win, 90-85. We're getting their butts demolished early. At one point it was 14-2, 17-4. End of the second, they start making a comeback. They get it close, get it to around 29-25. And it was a battle the rest of the way. And this was one of those games, they started out, you could tell it was nerves. First road game. Citron picked up some fouls early. Iriafen picked up some fouls early. And that played a big part in the game. That brought Shakira Austin into the game early to relieve Kiki. And Shakira Austin is one of those players. She's kind of like Angel Reese. They're tall for no reason. And when things don't go their way, they just pop this attitude to kind of mask up the fact that they can't really hoop real well. So she gets an early tech on some silly stuff. She later got ejected around the third and fourth quarter. She got ejected from the bench, got ejected, got another technical, got tossed. Got into it with Mayberry early, Marina early, and got tossed on a dumb foul. And Marina came over and said some words, and they teed up Marina for no reason as well. But the Mystics weathered the storm in this one. They kept the game close. Anytime the Sun would make a run and extend the lead, the Mystics would chop it. If it was a 7-point lead, they'd get it to 3. If it was a 2-point lead, they'd get it to 1. Then they eventually tied it up around like the 75 point mark, and from then it was on. But they were in foul trouble heavy. T.U.S.S.L.E gave Iriafen a lesson in the post, and I hope Kiki takes this tape and clips it, because to start her career off, she's won against two people that'll probably be in the Hall of Fame. T.U.S.S.L.E will definitely be in the Hall of Fame. T.U.S.S.L.E is the second leading scorer in WNBA history behind Diana Taurasi. And not to mention, she just played Brittany Griner on opening night. 6'9", and she battled with her. And now you're battling with T.U.S.S.L.E. And T.U.S.S.L.E was giving Kiki the works, giving her all the moves, giving her that old veteran, get you jumping, make you understand that this is a different league. But credit to Kiki. Kiki weathered the storm, and Kiki's growing up very fast in this league. Got her shot blocked a couple times, and then started getting crafty in that third and fourth. Didn't pick up. She had 5 fouls. She didn't pick up her 6. She got real crafty on defense and avoided contact. Still played aggressive on the boards, and hit some nice shots in this game. Kiki was 7-10, played 31 minutes, had 17 points, 14 rebounds. Her first double-double. Had a block. Stephanie Dolson, 26 minutes, didn't contribute much, had 3 points. Brittany Sykes, 35 minutes, 8 of 13, 27 points. Brittany Sykes stayed at the free throw line, 11 of 13. Shook Sutton, 3 of 7 for 6 points. Citron had a slow start in the first half, but hit a big shot down the end. And when she came back in, like I said, she had foul trouble. She had 4 fouls. When she came back in the fourth, when Brittany Sykes fouled out in the fourth, Sonya Citron came in like a veteran. And one thing Sonya Citron's she's gonna stay in the WNBA for a long time. And the reason being, the number one thing is she can play defense. Her defense, it wasn't a joke. I know a lot of people online said, oh, she's the third wheel at Notre Dame. Sonya Citron was slept on, is continued to be slept on. And her defense, she was in Marina Mabry's pocket in the fourth. There was one point on the last possession that the Sun had. Marina was trying her best. It was like 24 seconds left. They were trying to get a three. They were down by 5. And Marina was running around trying to get a 3 off. Pushed off right in front of the ref. Didn't even call it. Because Sonya Citron was in her hip pocket so tough. I told you, Sonya Citron learned from Friday's night game when Alicia Gray was lighting her up with those threes. Don't give these 3-point shooters any daylight. Jade Melbourne played great. 5 of 8, 15 points. Was huge off the bench in this game. Was huge. Hit some big threes in this game to end some runs. Played 25 minutes. Big game. Big game. These young players for this team, they can get out and run. And one thing about the Mystics that's probably going to be a reoccurring theme this season, if you get up on them, you better put your foot on their necks because they play hard. And when they get out in transition, it's a track meet, especially if you're an older team. And the Sun didn't go too deep on their bench. Tina Charles played 32 minutes, had 23 points. She was 8 of 15, 7-9 from the free throw line. Like I said, she was giving Kiki Iriafen a lesson in how to be in that post and how to hit that mid-range and what you want to strive to become. Nelson Adoba, 18 points, 5 of 8. I mean, nice game. Marina had 11 points, but she shot like crap. 5 of 21. J.C. Sheldon was 4 of 5, had 11 points. Marina Mabry was 5 of 21, only had 11 points. And that was Bria Hartley off the bench. I thought should have got more minutes. She was dominant early, and they deferred to the veterans. I think they should have played her a little bit more, and I probably would have liked her to take the last shot. But I know Marina's the big star on the team. But Bria Hartley had 11 points. Connecticut could have used Anissa Morrow and Sanaya Rivers. I think if those two had played this game, I think the Sun would have got a win. But they shot 43%. Everybody that shot in the low 40s pretty much lost this weekend. They shot 21% from 3 of 14. And that'll do you every time. This was a you can tell this game was one of the games that you can really tell the refs are trying to clean up. The league has sent the memo out, clean this up, because they called a ton of fouls. A ton of fouls. 14 on the Mystics. I mean, it was just a ton of fouls. I mean, almost every starter, for the most part, was in foul trouble for the Mystics. Iriafen had 5. Sykes fouled out. Dolson had 4. Sonya Citron had 4. Only Shug was pretty much the only starter that was in foul trouble. But Connecticut could have used some more bench help. I mean, Robin Parks played 11 minutes, shot 1 time, and got a donut. It's unacceptable. Can't have a donut or a bagel on your stat sheet. Not over here. No, Haley Peters, only 3 points, 17 minutes. Diaby, 2 points. Like I said, Bria Hartley was the bench today. Was the bench. So as it's going to be interesting to see how Connecticut pans out later on when they get Anissa Morrow and Sanaya Rivers. And Ryan Marshall didn't play at all. She didn't play at all. But the Mystics team, this Mystics team is fun to watch. especially when they get out in transition. And Brittany Sykes has really infused her personality. And she even said during the game how she's really embraced the youngsters. And she said they're fearless. And I saw that in preseason, especially with Iriafen. Sonia Citron has been that girl, but Kiki Iriafen isn't playing like Iriafen at USC, and it's enjoyable to watch. It's going to be fun to watch her develop in her career, especially with the way she's playing, the way she's starting out now. But let me know what you thought about this game. Leave your comments below, and until next time, peace.
Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. The WNBA.